Hi everyone, it's Sue. Guess what? I have finished the giveaway journal. So today I'm just going to do the final flip through for it. I hope you like what you see. I just got in and I just finished it. As you know, I've been dragging the chain, trying to get it finished, so it's done now. So what I wanted to say was we'll do the flip through today. And then you have until Saturday the 27th of June at 8 p.m. That's Australian Eastern Standard Time, to go back through any of the videos. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. You can go back. I've actually created a playlist of when I started making this journal. To get an entry or several entries, you have to watch the video, be a subscriber, like the video, and answer the question in the description box correctly, and you will get an entry. So you can do that on every video and get an entry from every video. Okay, so you've got until, once again, Saturday the 27th of June at 8 p.m. That's Australian Eastern Standard Time, to go back through the videos and watch them, and subscribe, like, and answer the questions. And then that will just give me time. So I will then draw it on Sunday the 28th of June. That's Australian time as well. I haven't got a time. I just know that I have some friends coming up that weekend, so I just can't give you a time. Just keep an eye out for the video. And I will also have a few extra little bits and pieces to give away as well. Okay, so I'll write all that down in the description box anyway, and we'll just get into it. So this is the journal. That's the cover. Now I was going to pop a doily or something on here, and I tried several and I just didn't like it. I wanted to put it down here, but it just looked out of place. I didn't want to put it over anything, cover any of the fabric. I just think the fabric's just beautiful on its own. So that's the back. That's the side. I've really enjoyed doing this. And this is the front. So on the front, I have just popped a hitch post doorknob, and this doily is actually used as a closure. So I'll just take my glasses off so that I can show you. So it is actually just in through one of the loops in the doily there. And I've just doubled up some sari silk and just put that underneath the hitch post there as well, so that all ties in color wise. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the side. It's got lots of little dangles, and that's the top. So it's quite full. If you've been watching me for a while now, you know that I don't know when to stop. So let's get on to it. Now, I just want to also say that there probably will be a few extra bits and pieces in this for whoever does get it, just as a surprise. But you will get at least whatever's in here. Okay. So, this is the front. So we've got some pockets there. Journaling card. I'm not going to go through, as I said, if you've been watching from the start, you will have seen some of this put together. I'll just quickly show you what I've done. So with the paper clips, I've added some beaded dangles to most of them, and this has just come off a necklace that I found at the op shop. This is just one of my paper clips that I've dyed. I've just recently added a how I do my dyeing my paper clips. I can link that in the description if you like. So this is just one of the tags with the modeling paste. I tend to like to put, if I've got tags with sari silk or ribbon or anything hanging out, I like to tend to put them up to the top, just because I like all that hanging out. So you can change this around. Whoever the lucky winner is, you can change it around and take these out and not use them in this journal if you prefer not to. That's totally up to you. So just go through here. I've just done a fabric flip with the butterfly. It's the same as this off here. I just doubled up some more sari silk, and I've just put some washi tape on the bottom of that page there. to make sure that it can see it. Yep. So just a pocket here and some tags. Majority of the tags and cards are all backed with coffee or tea stain paper, and pretty much nearly everything's sewn. That's just how I like to have everything in my journals. This is just one of those little tags that I had made out of the leftover bits of scrapbooking paper. Another journaling card there. And these are just the little bits of coffee dye paper that I've stitched, and you can add them to, you can add them to wherever. If you wanted to add a photo and then a journaling spot, or if you wanted to use them on tags that you make, it's totally up to you. So just pop those in there. It's just another one of those tags with a pearl dangle. On this side, I've got just a postcard extra piece of journaling space. So that's just some coffee dye paper that I've just collaged and stamped on, added some lace. It's just a little bit of linen. There was a little bit of that leftover linen that I stitched on. You'll see that further on. And I've just added the little butterfly out of one of Artie Maze's kits, and I've just left the wings loose there and stamped on the linen. It feels so good to have this done, and I don't want to get rid of it now. I don't want to give it away. I mean, I do, but I want to keep it myself. It's I've really enjoyed putting it together. So this is just another one of the charms, dangle charms, and this is just a trifold tag, just for decorative purposes, or you can put photos on that. Sorry, that's my chair. You can hear I'm just getting up and down to make sure I'm in frame. So, and that does actually stay closed on its own, but I've put it there just as a extra precaution. So here I've just pinned or clipped one of those pieces where I've just torn and stitched, and then some extra pieces where you can cut them or tear them and add them as journaling spots throughout your journal. Just need to make sure. It's just another tag. Just going to make sure that I've clipped that. Yep. So there's plenty of room for journaling, adding photos, whatever you like. So here is another piece that I've stitched, and I've just done the flowers in a different colour, but it picks up the little bits of red that are actually showing throughout the journal. So I've just added that on. If you've seen one of the other videos, I did have a tag, and I just thought it was too brown. It wasn't overly pretty, and I just stitched another piece there and sewed that on there. So a couple of tags that I've made. And this is just a gorgeous postcard that I found in one of our local bookstores, Dimmicks I think it was, and they're absolutely stunning cards. So I've just inked around that, and I've just left it as is, so you can actually use it as a postcard and send it if you like, or use it as a journaling card. So it's just a couple of tags, a pearl dangle there. Let's take these off. So this is all just little bits of pieces left over from Artie Maze's printables that I've printed off, and I just thought I may as well just make them into little tags and add them in there. This is just a coffee dyed tag that I've done, stamped on it, and then used the fabric from the cover. Little pocket, just that little what do you call that, watercolors watercolor swatches that I've done. Sort of tried to make it so that the colors sort of match in with the journal. I don't have a huge supply of watercolors, so I just made do. That's some more writing space there. Let's tuck that in. It's fabric flip. This is just a extra piece of hidden journaling space, and I've just made a fabric tab there just so that you can tell that it flips open, and just sewn that onto that piece of paper there. So this is the middle of signature, and this is, I've just added another piece of stitched linen and lace, and this is just in the middle, and I've just added an extra tablet of different various coffee dyed and tea dyed papers. So that just closes like that. Yeah, so that's the middle. Just a journaling card there. This is an elongated pocket that I've made, and for that bookmark or that elongated tag, and it's got the beautiful charms on there. And then I've just added a bit of cheesecloth and some stamped canvas onto that. Left it pretty plain, so you can add to it. I wanted to sort of have it so that someone could make it their own journal as well. So here's just a little tag that I've made with a little pocket. And I've just put one of the, I think these were Tracy Fox. I could be wrong, it might be Artie Mays, one of the two. And I've just put, what do you call that, clear stuff? Oh, I'm so sorry, my brain. I'm just trying to find it. What is it? Glossy accents. That's what it is. So I've just done glossy accents on that and just pinned it with a little bit of rosette trim. And then this is just another little piece left over from the printable, and I've just popped that in there and just clipped that on the side. And it's got another little dangle there. Pop that back. Don't mind my thumb. I've been doing lots of work in my workspace. I've got lots of new and exciting things coming, but I've been cutting a lot of paper and fabric, so I've actually managed to get blisters on my thumb. It's just another tag that I've made. A little bit of linen that I've stamped and just sewn around and added that there. I just love the texture in this. This is flat, but that's a piece of coffee dyed paper that and I don't even know how I got that effect, but I quite like it. Same thing too, I've got all my threads hanging. I mean, I've trimmed them down a bit, but if you don't like them, just trim them off by all means. So here's another of those paper bag pockets that I did, and if I can get in there, just made a postcard as a journaling card there, and added another piece of tea dyed paper. So this effect here, I ended up the piece of plastic that I was using on my table when I coffee dyed, it just had got so much coffee and bits and pieces on it, it wasn't leaving a nice effect on the underneath when you put it. And this is a shower curtain, and I quite like the little crosses that it's made there. And then this is a leaf placemat that I found, and I absolutely love how that's transferred when that dries. So I've just popped that in there, so a lot more journaling space. So this is just a side tuck, and all I've done here is just put a little bit of the Blue Fern Studio birdsong paper on there. You can decorate that extra yourself if you want to. I just thought it was pretty. It didn't need a lot, but that's totally up to you. It's just another tag that I've made there. And this was just a little, I just had this piece left over off a printable of the springtime kit as well. And so I thought I'm just going to make that into a large journaling card. So you don't have to over embellish or decorate. You can, you know, make things look really beautiful and just have them fairly simple. So here's another pearl dangle. And this is just a coffee dye card, a coffee dye tag that I've stamped on and inked around, and that's just another one of those pins. This is a 3-pocket tuck, I don't even know what to call it, that I've made out of that watercolor paper that I stained, and then I've run it through the embossing machine and just lightly inked with vintage photo, and then I've made it, I'll take them out and just show you. So I've just torn these edges on an angle, and I've made that a pocket at the back. There's a pocket there and a pocket there. And then these are just out of the leftover printable pieces. I haven't put any ribbon or anything in there. You can do that as well if you want to. And then that's that one. That's just another tag that I've made off camera. And I've just tied that off with a little bit of sari silk and just added a little charm there as well, a little bead. So this is a tuck, and that's another one of those gorgeous cards. Isn't that just stunning? That's a Chinese magnolia. I just thought color-wise that just went perfectly in the journal. And then that's the flap of the CD envelope. So in that one I've got 2 cards, same thing, used out of the printable. You can decorate that more and pin them through the journal if you want to, but they're great for journaling. Great for journaling on. So I just need to make sure I put that in the right way. You can see that. Here I've just layered up some sari silk. Just a couple more tags. And this is a belly band, you've seen this one. And I've just got some journaling cards. There's that transfer again. It's beautiful. And just another postcard. Pocket, and another one of those little tags that I've done with glossy accents. Another one of those watercolor swatches, and just a couple of journaling cards there. This is a Blue Fern Studio scrapbooking paper, and I've just backed it onto a postcard that I've printed out. So I mean, you can have that. I just thought that was a bit blue just sitting there, so I just put that one there. This is the flip out bag. So I can't remember whether I had actually added that, so I've added a piece of stitch paper for some journaling there, and I've just got a postcard in there, and that is backed with the Blue Fern Studio paper as well. As I said, there's more than likely whoever wins this will find a few extra little bits and pieces throughout this journal when you get it. So I just didn't want, you know, I wanted a few surprises for you, whoever gets it. Okay, and this is the back of the journal. So that's the back pocket, and just another tag that I've made. Another one of those little circle charms there, and it's got the paper on the back. So that's it. I hope you enjoy that, and yeah, so I just think it looks really yummy from the side and the back. I have really enjoyed putting this together. It's actually got me inspired I've got some really exciting journals coming up. I'm trying to finish them. I think I was going to release them all at once, but I think because there's 11 in the series, but I can't work that way, so I'll be introducing a few at a time, but they're still a little way off yet. But so I just wanted to share that with you. I wanted to thank you all who have subscribed and commented and supported me along the way. I mean, I think I'm up to 2,170 subscribers now or something like that. Thank you so much for being patient with me and waiting for this to come to fruition. I've really enjoyed and I don't regret ever starting YouTube. I really enjoy the teaching side of things, and if I can teach anyone, you know, any one person in a video a new technique or a new way to do something, or a new way how I do it, and they can replicate that, that's great. That's what I'm here for. I just enjoy, my life is crafting. Every spare minute that I get, I just like to craft in my workroom. So I just wanted to say thank you again. And as I said, I will put in the description, so you've got until 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time to go back to the playlist and comment on any of the videos if you wanted an entry. And I will be drawing the journal on Sunday the 28th of June. I can't give you a time, I'm sorry, but I will have it up by midnight on the Sunday anyway, the draw and who the winner is. All right, so thank you so much once again. I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope it was worth the wait. And until next time, I hope you get a little bit of crafting time in. See you soon. Bye-bye.